It's another rainy day in beautiful downtown Chilliwack, British Columbia. We're here to show you the inner workings of Chilliwack Bowls of Hope. The rain is typical of Chilliwack, but doesn't stop the many volunteers, organizers, board members, and our corporate sponsors from doing what they do to support Chilliwack Bowls of Hope. It's our aim with this video to show you a day in the life of Chilliwack Bowls of Hope from the beginning to the end, and what makes this great organization run. So it does indeed take a village to raise a child, and we're going to show you how Chilliwack Bowls of Hope helps to do that.
My name is Cindy Waters, and I'm the Executive Director for the Chilliwack Bowls of Hope Society. I first became involved with the organization about 9 years ago when I came on board to deliver soup. I was really thrilled to find myself involved with people that are very passionate about helping children in our community.
My name is Shelby Daze. I'm the program coordinator at Bowls of Hope. So I take care of volunteers. I schedule them for their deliveries, for veggie chopping. I also am the primary contact for the schools, so I do school visits quite often. I organize the fire department visits, Chiefs visits, Huskers visits.
12 years ago we started 17 sandwiches in one local school, and just last month we served our 1 millionth bowl of soup to the kids in our community. It's something else to sit back and think that every day we're feeding 700 kids. We feel that we're at the pinnacle of our program, and now moving forward, the idea is to start reducing the numbers. And the ultimate goal would be one day to say we have to close the program down because there's no more kids that need our food.
At Bowls of Hope, we're making an impact in a child's life, but a child's life in our own community, which is really important to me because I grew up in this community.
We're really excited to have received a Business Excellence Award this year and very honored. We have a lot of exciting things going on. We are giving out our second scholarship to a deserving student moving on to post-secondary. And we are in the middle of launching a crock-pot program to help students gain skills to learn how to make food for their family.
And their intention is to equip young people with the skills necessary to cook for their family. And we're hoping to work closely with them in getting that program off the ground. We'll offer tours around our farm for young people to be able to pick food, perhaps learn about gardening, and then take that food from the farm into the kitchen, cook with it, and motivate them and empower them to see what they can actually do for their family at a very young age.
We were very lucky this year to be donated office space through the Chilliwack School District in the Neighborhood Learning Center attached to Chilliwack Secondary. So we're right in the middle of a partnership with all the other organizations that we work with in the community, and we're excited to continue that work with them.
With respect to where are we going and what we're doing, we're really excited about moving forward. I think we're a fixture in the community now, and now our goal is not only to feed and work with the kids in need, but also start finding a way to break the cycle.
This year we've had a lot of things happening with the organization. We moved to the local harvest market because we outgrew our previous location. And that meant a lot of changes for our volunteers and for the schools, but everything has gone really well and we're thrilled to be there.
One of the greatest things about Bowls of Hope is their ability to look ahead into the future. And what I would like to see one day is that Bowls of Hope would cease to exist because they will have fulfilled their mission, and that is to bring food to every young child in this community.
When Mike Choka offered me this position here, I grabbed it because it gives back to the community and it helps the kids. I have been hungry from time to time, I've gone without, and so I know a little bit about the feeling, but you know, to feed the kids, that is the major motivation that gets me up in the morning.
What happens is a lot of these kids, they come to school and they don't want to voice the fact that they're hungry. So they go through a lot of different behaviors, and we're wondering what's going on.
and they don't want to say anything to us. So I say, "Are you okay?" And they say, "No, my stomach doesn't feel good." They're really focused on the fact that they need to eat. So in the afternoon, they're able to focus on their classroom stuff, and you find that behaviors are down less because of the fact that they're able to just focus on the fact that, well, now that they're not hungry, they can go on with their day. And food to them is a start of life. And without food, these kids could not do anything. Myself, if I don't eat in the morning, I can't function. With these kids, the moment they have something in their stomach, all issues of anxiety is lessened. The staff work around become more understanding what's happening to them, because now we're able to focus on the real problem. And without the food, if we don't have that, we do have problems. These kids can be fed, and that's now on our back list. And now we can move forward.
I'm here with one of the original volunteers, a local hero to me, this guy right here, Jim Bernard. Jim, I just want to ask you very quickly, what's your motivation to Bulls of Hope?
I was looking for something to do. I wanted to volunteer. I'm retired. I got lots of energy, and you don't want to get too old too quick.
This is rain or shine. This is
Absolutely.
This is snowstorm. This is hail. This is whatever. You were
Yep.
here faithfully every day of the school year.
If the school's open, we're here.
And so we have the 3 routes, 3 separate volunteers every day that come in. Each day are different volunteers. We have quite a few businesses that have taken on a route, and they rotate their staff internally to do the deliveries.
Every Wednesday, there's a couple of us from Envision that go out and we deliver both to Sardis and to Chilliwack, I believe, but we do the Sardis route, which is, huge need there.
Every school day of the year, rain or shine, volunteers get in this beautiful van donated by the Chilliwack Fraser Rotary Club and delivered to both north routes and south routes, Chilliwack being the north route and Sardis being the south route. So many schools need this program. The kids that are being looked after right now, I was that kid, and I would have loved a program like that to be available in the late 70s in Chilliwack. But these drivers do this every day and make sure that kids get fed every day of the school year. Why we do it is because we were those kids, and now we're in an opportunity, in a position to be able to help, and so you got to help.
We support Bulls of Hope because it's unthinkable in this day and age that there are people in this place in the world, in Chilliwack, one of the most fertile valleys in the world, where we have young people that are going hungry, despite the incredible wealth that we have around here. And so we, as part of our mission to bring good food to the people of this town, obviously our greatest ambition is to bring food to the most vulnerable, and that's the kids who are coming to school without a proper lunch, or without a lunch at all.
I'm retired from the school district after working 22 years and been in Central for 13 years of that. And we see the need for the Bulls of Hope for the kids that don't come to school with no lunches, and a lot of times no breakfast food. So they come for their breakfasts and lunches and depend on those 2 meals in their day. And we make sure they always have the opportunity to have a second bowl of soup. We make sure that they're well fed before they go back to class. And the difference we see is the learning. The kids are more focused, they're not so tired, they're fed, they're fueled, they can do their work better, more alert. I wanted to see how this worked, for how many schools were involved. Been to the kitchen to see how the soups are made. Could not believe what's involved with this. To make these meals for these kids and get them bowled and get them sent to all the schools, and the volunteers that are involved in all this as well.
I think the thing that I'm getting the most out of this day of traveling around and learning about the ins and outs of Bulls of Hope is how incredibly rewarding it is for the people involved. The giving is far better than the getting for the people that are doing the volunteering. And as the people are speaking, the biggest thing I'm getting from it is, most importantly for the kids, is food equals focus. With a full stomach, they're focused. And I can speak for myself as an adult. If I don't get breakfast, or lunch, I'm not the same person. So you can imagine a kid maybe being too proud. I know when I was young, coming to this school, to Central School, I would not have approached any adult and said I'm hungry or I need food, but they do that. It's proactive. And all of the schools are like that. So it's really a great ad, and what a great, really beautiful cyclical program where every asset of it is helping somebody.
It is a program where, it is incredibly reliable. We have it delivered on time every day. Soup, bread, milk, sometimes there's extras like applesauce and different things that the kids love. But it's something they rely on, and many of them have we've even had kids who have had third helpings of soup. You know, in the classroom when kids are working, we call it, you know, that hangry, right? Sometimes they don't know. It's just that feeling, they're angry, they're moody, and we'll literally walk them down and feed them. And, you know, oftentimes that's what it is. It's not a discipline issue. It's just they're hungry. I have goosebumps as I'm saying this to you because it's humbling, you know, for all of us. And in this society, in this place that we live that is so amazing, to have kids, there's no excuse, right? There's no reason we can help them.
Well, you've seen a day in the life of Chilliwack Bowls of Hope, from the creation of the soup in the morning to the volunteer deliveries to speaking with different folks involved with Chilliwack Bowls of Hope. I think it's fitting that the logo for Bowls of Hope is over your heart, because everybody we spoke with today spoke from the heart about a project that's passionate to them. I hope that you will share your story about Bowls of Hope with friends and with corporate partners. It does indeed take a village to raise a child, and we want to continue doing that. Thanks so much.